I want to welcome you to another Rise of the 1% podcast episode. And I am G back. Yep. You know, today's Rise of the 1% podcast episode, I got next to me Charity.
That's it.
Yep. And in today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit about the Diddy trial, the Diddy case, the Diddy outcome. And so today, I want to welcome to the Rise of 1% podcast episode. First of all, Charity, definitely welcome to the podcast of the Rise of 1%. Definitely.
Thank you. Thank you so much, G, for that beautiful introduction.
Absolutely. No problem. So, let's do this here, Charity. So, with the Diddy case, Diddy was found not guilty of RICO and racketeer. Mm-hmm. He was also found not guilty of sex trafficking, because we're on YouTube. Mm-hmm. But he was found guilty of interstate. Okay. What are some of your thoughts on the case? Because we've talked outside of this podcast, and you know, we may have agreed or disagreed on some things that took place with the case. So what's some of your thoughts?
I really want to talk about how he mistreated Cassie.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
Okay. And so the way that he treated Cassie was very, very, very disgruntling, okay, for me.
Okay.
Because how do you kick a woman that has loved you, that has shown you love? Mm. Who does that? Mm. Only a narcissistic man. Only a man that does not like women. Mm. Only a man that does not value a woman would do such a thing. Mm. So I have a problem with Diddy. Okay. I feel like he should be serving life just how he treated Cassie. Life. He should not be released. I love you, Diddy, but no, you should not be released, baby. Okay. I think that God should have his justice on you.
Okay. Well, let me speak on this. Because I spoke on this on some previous episodes. Matter of fact, my brother Bree, and I talked a little bit more about the details that came out in the trial. What happened with that video that CNN released when it came to Diddy running down the hallway with the towel and doing what he did, which I don't agree on. Okay. But this is what came out in the trial. Mm-hmm. Is that they were in a freak off and that Diddy was on drinking a lot of alcohol. Cassie was the same way. She was inebriated. Mm-hmm. And she took his phone because she went through his phone and found out that he was talking to other women. Okay. She took his phone and ran down the hallway, and she was running down the hallway looking to leave the hotel. Okay. But Diddy was like, damn, you snatched my phone, you took my phone, and you running down the hallway. So Diddy was running down the hallway with his towel on. We saw in the video. Because he like, damn, you snatched my phone because you feel I'm cheating on you. Right. But is Diddy really cheating? And this goes back to what my brother Bree talked about in a previous episode. Is he really cheating when you look at it where Cassie was participating in these escapades, quote unquote freak-offs, with male? Okay. Was Diddy really cheating? If she saw, okay, he's communicating with other women in his phone, and from what I've always heard, Diddy always communicated up front with his women that he was not a one-woman type man. Okay. He deals with multiple women, and if you either deal with it or you can't, based off his status and where he's at. Okay. You know what I mean? Right. So what are some of your thoughts on that? Like, because, yeah, everybody saw the video. It was a horrific video. I'm not saying the video, I agree with it. It's very despicable. I don't agree with DV. Right. I don't agree with it at all. But that's not what he was charged for, right? It was outside of the statute of limitations in the state of California. Mm-hmm. And even after that video happened, a day to 2 days later, Cassie never filed charges. She went to a movie premiere with Diddy, smiling like nothing even happened. Right. What do we say about that though, Charlie? Like, what do we say? Like, I'm just being quite frank with
That's
you.
a good question
What do we
because
say?
I just want to say this statement right here. Diddy is a cheater, pumpkin eater, like a lot of these men are today. And I want to put that out. Cheater, pumpkin eater. Okay? My thing is with Diddy.
Okay.
Now, if he was going to have all of these sexcapades and he was going to do it with Cassie, that does not mean that she was not going to be jealous of her man being with other women. No woman wants to share their man. That's period, point blank. Even if they agree to that, that's stupid. They don't really.
Charity, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
What about Cassie being shared though with other men?
Cassie was forced to be shared with other men because it was Diddy's request. I do not believe that Cassie said, hey, you know what, I'm going to leave this billionaire and go sleep with other men. Who thinks like that? They're going to say, I'm going to sleep with this billionaire and be a billionaire.
Okay.
They're not going to say, I'm going to sleep with this billionaire and sleep with all of these other men that's not billionaires and get pleasure. No, that billionaire should be able to pleasure you because he has money.
Okay.
So he can buy you any kind of you want. Okay? So that's my thing. I just feel like Diddy was not a good man for Cassie.
Okay.
And
why? Why would you say it?
Because why would this man mistreat his woman?
Mistreat.
And I've heard.
Let's elaborate.
Okay. Like he actually kicked her. Who puts their feet on her? That's the number one rule in the black community. You better not put your feet on me, and you better not spit on me, or we gonna fight. And this man did both and fought her, and she didn't fight back. What? No, let me and my crew came over there, baby. We would have killed that man. I want to see Diddy, to be honest, because he wouldn't have treated me that way.
Okay.
You know, I've been a woman that has been mistreated. Okay. And I've had to come out of that mistreatment. I've had to stand 10 toes down by myself because I had no one to come to my rescue. I had to find my self-worth on my own and let a man know, hey, I'm worth more than what you're trying to give me. And so I had to stand 10 toes down for me and love me. And that's why I tell women, look, I don't hate nobody because I love me. So what women need to do is love them, cherish their own selves, okay? Because you can't believe that a man was going to treasure you and you're not treasuring your own self. If you're not loving your own self, that man is not going to love you. Love you down.
Hello, this is G Bass, Rise of the 1%, Rise Media. We on this Saturday evening about to get ready to knock out some podcast episodes with some individuals here in the city of Atlanta making some big moves. You can see here, look, this is how it goes down. Here when our guests come and sit down with myself, G Bass, other Rise of the 1% of Rise Media, to have that conversation. To share the story, share the journey, share what you got going on. So listen, everybody got a story, everybody got a journey, and then you got some things going on, then you definitely can get with us and see if it'll be a fit to be on the Rise of 1% podcast and actually have that discussion with myself. It's going to be a link to a form you can fill out. You said www.theriseof1%.com/pod form. Again, www.theriseof1%.com/pod form. It's going to be in this video. You can fill that out. And we can see if there'll be a fit for you to come on and have that conversation with myself. If you don't fill out the form, then obviously it's not for you, and that's fine. We're looking for those that's serious. Those that's serious about rising to the top 1% are already in the 1%. That's what we're looking to sit down with myself right here. As you can see, Rise Media, Rise of the 1%. 100%. This is how we get down. We have a great time and have a lot of fun doing it. So once again, if you're serious, make sure you fill out the form. We'll look over the form, see if it's a fit. If it's a fit, we'll reach out. If not, we won't reach out. We'll just continue to move forward. But with that said, this is G-Bass. See you soon. Have a great one on purpose.